How much was I earning per month in my FY1 rotations? So in FY1, I started off with urology, I then had emergency medicine, and then I finished my FY1 with acute internal medicine. Now, in urology, I was working an average of around 45 hours a week, and this was before the pay rise that we had. So I was paid a bit less on average, and then I had the backdated pay rise afterwards. On average, because I was earning no tax at that point, I was getting around £2,700 in urology per month. In my next rotation, I rotated into emergency medicine, which actually was a pretty chilled rota because I'm F1, so supernumerary. I was working around 41 hours on average in that rotation, and I got 2,500. Now, by that point, we already had the pay rise given to us. So that's including the pay rise. I was getting £2,500 for working 41 hours on average. This included on calls and no nights and no weekends. In urology, I was working on call, including weekends, but I worked no nights. Now, if we move on to emergency medicine, I was working weekends, I was working on call, and I was working nights as well. And in that rotation, I was making around £2,900 a month. That was a pretty heavy rota, and I was working around 45 hours on average. Let me know if you think that this is a good monthly wage for an FY1 doctor in 2025.